one.
We've had.
Off.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Good morning.
Welcome back.
We're having martinis. We're at 99%
We've had.
uploading. That's so much better.
Oh, thank goodness. We've had a lot of countdowns today. We've had so many countdowns.
So many
Like an insane amount of
countdowns. I
countdowns.
don't. Wow.
We
That first sip really. It
it
wasn't the
knocks you.
first sip, but it was just. It just. Oh wow.
It's strong.
It's
Oof.
super strong.
And let's not forget that
Tasty.
this martini glass is for 4 people.
Yes, ma'am. 4 people.
Yes,
Here I
4
am.
people.
Was
4
it me
people.
who said we didn't need quite as much pineapple juice?
You know, I used more
Yeah,
and
I
more
just dumped a
vodka.
little more in my.
Yeah,
So, listen,
yeah.
nothing's ever perfect. You can tweak your
So,
martinis.
you know, do you.
You
Do
do
you.
you.
You do you.
So, this is
So,
what our second or third bitchtini, depending on how we rock and roll
to
this.
be determined,
Yes,
to be determined on whether this is second or third.
yes. Our
The last one, she sounds like how did you describe it?
slow-mo robot that had gone
No.
through the paper shredder.
Yes, that's accurate, actually, you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
That's super accurate.
I'm
Hmm.
tempted to just post a clip of it sounding like that just for funsies so you guys understand
I
what on
wouldn't be
earth is
mad.
happening.
I
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't either.
mad.
I have to do
The
it.
type of issues we're having.
Oh,
Um,
technical aplenty.
oh man. She
So,
she even has basically a new computer.
yes, yes. So this time we shouldn't have any issues. Although we're back at 3% uploading and 2%, and it's just killing me.
I think that's normal at this point, right?
Is that normal? God, I hope. I hope
Well,
something
you
is
sound
normal.
great, so
Perfect. And you know what?
yeah,
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Let's see what happens. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
So, we are drinking the French martini, this
Mm.
frothy goddess of a martini.
Is it supposed to be frothy?
Um,
Mine is frothy too a little
yes.
bit. Okay.
Yes, it is. It is, you're supposed to shake it until it's frothy, I guess,
Mm.
is what the thing said. The website I looked at. And the French martini is actually super cool. I guess it was really hip in the 80s.
Hip.
Hip in the 80s.
Was it rad?
Totally. 80s and 90s, totally rad. And it was created by some bartender who was going for a little bit more of a fruity martini than the savory martini, the classics. And that launched like like the appletini, the lemon drop, the Cosmo, all the sweeter, more fruity martinis. Um, that the French martini launched it.
What's in it?
So yeah, it's got vodka, pineapple juice, and Chambord, which we
Chambord.
bought little shooters because this stuff is bougie, bougie
It is
AF.
bougie. What did
One
we pay?
shooter
Like
is like $4
$17? Yeah,
for
okay.
4 of
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
For 4 of them. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So the bottle itself, I don't remember what it costs, but it is pretty up there. So I recommend if you want to
yeah.
make this martini, hang out with us, shooter,
Yeah.
a little cheaper route, and yeah,
Yeah.
shake,
If
shake, shake till
not,
it's frothy, pour, delicious.
delicious. It is very
Oh, and
strong. I'm not gonna lie.
Chambord is what makes it French because it is from France.
It is from France. Chambord.
And yes, the appropriate way to say that.
Yep.
And it's
You're
a
welcome.
raspberry flavored liqueur. So
Yeah.
tastes
It actually, I
yeah.
smelled it before pouring it in. It smells raspberry.
Mm,
Hmm. It's good.
very
It's good.
raspberry. It
E.
is. I dig it. E.
Today, we had a fun day today.
We did.
We, uh, we, as you know, we're from the Colorado area, and
Mm.
you found this place a long time ago, and we've been meaning to go, and we finally did it today.
Yes.
But it's
The
a
Denver.
yeah, the selfie museum.
Yes. Denver Selfie Museum.
So when I
Amazing.
tell you, when I tell you that we are technically challenged, we spent the first 15 minutes at least, I would say,
At
figuring out
least.
our phones.
Yes. How to take a picture with our phones. Guys, something we probably do every day. But, we wanted the whole burst, the 10 photos in a row or whatever, so we could
Yes.
just, take multiples and save time. And then
Hmm.
we
But we
never
also
figured
needed a
that out.
countdown so that we could get in position.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I think
Countdowns, bursts.
I
We
think
got the
what we
countdown,
figured out,
guys.
oh, 100%. We couldn't figure out the
Yeah.
burst.
No.
And I think we decided you can't do both, right?
Yeah, but we couldn't figure it out without the timer either. So I'm just not sure what that's about. Anyone knows, y'all let us know. We need help.
We sat there and like Googled it. It's fine.
I've never felt so much more like my mom. Mom, love
Yeah,
you if you're hearing this. But the
same.
struggle with technology, she'll say it. It's real, and
It's
I've
real.
really connected with that today. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
real.
No, I can see it. I can absolutely see that.
Yes,
But it was great. It was fun.
selfies.
If you have one in your city, you have to check it out. It's super cute. Um, we got creative in
Yes,
some
we
of
did.
the things. We did not follow instruction.
We followed like 9 out of 10 rules.
Yeah.
We just
Like
saw
some
the
of the
10th
rules were like
rule.
after.
Yeah, it was like, oh, we're done taking pictures. Stand up, look over. Huh, there's this big sign that says leave balls on the floor. Oh, we did not leave the balls on the
Yeah.
floor.
And if
Denver
we
Selfie
did not,
Museum, we're
we were
sorry.
actually throwing them around.
We were all over. But we cleaned up
We're
after
only sorry
ourselves.
a
We were
little bit
respectful.
because we did. And there was nobody else around. We pretty
Nobody.
much had the whole place to ourselves until like the last 5 minutes. So
Literally.
it
Yeah,
was
it
great.
was perfect.
It was great.
It was
If you have
lots of
one in your
fun.
town, check it out. Yeah.
Seriously.
It was fairly affordable too.
Yeah.
I think it was well, we had like a coupon code, so ours was only like $40.
Mm.
And you reserve basically the hour, but they're pretty laid back, so like if you need an hour and a half, which we took our time and we took a lot of pictures and we
Yeah.
made it in an hour.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yes.
We spent at least 15 minutes figuring out our phones. If you do that ahead of time,
Yes.
yeah. Yes.
If anybody knows how to do the burst and the timer, could you please
Mm.
email us?
Yes, please let us know.
Please.
accidentalmartinis@gmail.com.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep, 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 yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep, yep.
And then we went and had grabbed martinis
We
in person
did in person.
and dinner at
Yes.
oh, Stout Street, Stout
Social.
Start
Stout
Stout so,
social.
Stout show, social Stout social. How do you say
Social.
that? How do
Social.
you say that
Stout
without
Street
like
Social.
fucking it up?
Ooh. Say it 10 times.
Stout Street Social.
Social.
Win. Got it.
Yes.
We had a fabulous server who reminded
He was
us of a
great.
friend of ours.
Yes. He reminded of
Yeah,
us of our dude, which
our
was
dude.
really funny.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It was very,
He
very
has an
nice.
Etsy. It's so funny. We heard him talking to all the other tables, but he was very shy with us, and we found that
Yeah.
hilarious.
We did. We did. It was
So then
very
we forced
sweet.
him to talk about his stuff.
And he was so excited,
He
which is
loved it.
great. Yes.
Yes.
What,
Don't be scared. We don't bite.
well, most of the time.
Sometimes. Depends who you are.
Um,
Yeah,
uh,
well.
depends on the mood, the day.
Yeah, every three
Uh,
weeks we don't
uh,
bite.
mm.
you know.
Yeah. If we're frothing at
Um,
the mouth, I would just
just throw us a steak, medium rare. It'll be fine.
medium
Um,
rare, raw, whatever,
it's fine. We'll figure it
right
out
at
from
the
there.
face. We got it.
But
Yeah.
he
So it
was
was a
so
great night.
excited. He apparently sells jewelry on Etsy, so we're gonna check him out. And if we told him if we buy anything, we'll definitely shout him out. So
Yes.
to be continued.
TBT, TBC, TB,
TB TBC
TBD, TB.
C to be disturbed,
To
distributed,
be
continued,
determined,
determined.
disturbed.
Distur-
Honestly, if you're listening to our podcast, if you're listening right now to the thing that we're doing right now, which
yes.
is a podcast,
hmm
TBD, to be disturbed, is a possibility.
you never know.
Always, always a possibility when hanging out with me.
You know what? It's fine. Hang out at
Right,
your own
right.
risk. yes.
At your own risk.
Yeah.
Warning label.
Literally. For the podcast.
Literally.
What is even happening right now? So it's what, February 20th ish? If
Ish.
you're on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, I'm sure you've heard of this story, which we started talking about it this week and we were like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Are women supposed to be nice or safe? Because you can't be
Oh,
both,
great question.
apparently.
No, you cannot.
So, what I'm referring to is there was a video that came out of this young lady who lives in an apartment building. A lot of apartment
Okay.
complexes, buildings, what have you, they have um, like a clubhouse, which could include a fitness club, a fitness room area. And
Mm-hmm.
you need special access. You have to live there, obviously. And some places give you a code to the door, some places give you like a fob key, whatever. So apparently, this young lady who you see on camera, she's working out and she's by herself. It clearly is dark outside, so possibly after hours outside. And she hears a knock on the door, and it's this gentleman. And you know, she goes and opens the door for him.
Okay.
And then he proceeds to chase her around and starts to attack her. And at some point, he even wrestles her to the ground. Whole time she's trying to like run away from him. She's running around equipment away from him. She's trying to call
Oh,
911. Like you see her dialing something on her phone. Then she drops her phone because he literally tackled her. Literally. And
okay.
so the question was, should she have let him in? Should she have been a bitch and not let him in? What if
Oof.
what if this was a neighbor of hers that she has seen before? Should you be an asshole?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do?
Oh, girl, I
Right?
don't know.
I
That
don't know
is,
either. Because I'll be honest,
that's
if I
tough.
was her, I probably would have done the same in my better
Yeah.
judgment. I guess it just all depends if I have seen him before or not.
Yes. Oof. Yeah, for
Right?
me too. Cause it's, what am I, what am I thinking? We don't know why she let him in, right?
Right. Right. Well, and he was knocking on
Yeah.
the door. Like you could see him on video. He was knocking on the door, trying to get in. So like, how is she supposed to know that he didn't want to go in and work out? Who knows?
So I haven't seen this video. Is he
I
aggressively
hate to.
knocking or is he just like,
No.
hey,
Yeah,
let
he's
me
just
in?
calm. He even walks in calm. So she opens the door and she walks
Okay.
away. And like everything's calm and cool and collected for at least, from what it seems, a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like at some point you see their aggression building. So I don't
Mm,
know if like he tried to make advances on her and she declined, which pissed him off further.
mm.
So I saw another oh, what do you call him? This other girl, which I love. I follow her on Instagram. Very opinionated young lady, but she was like, no means no, right? Just because a woman
Mm.
tells you no doesn't mean you need to then force her,
Yes.
right?
No. Yes. But yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I I have been in the position where I have said no to XYZ
Mm-hmm.
and they think that means
Yes.
what comes before XYZW V
Yes.
they think that means like X point 5
Yeah.
Y point 6
Yeah.
and point OZ
And
like we're getting in between the X's and the Y's and the Z's and we're cutting corners and I'm just like even though I said no to those things, they still think, okay, well, if I just keep going, if I keep trying, maybe somehow that'll turn into a yes. And
right.
it's like,
I
I've
mean,
been in the
how
position where I'm tired of someone saying, I'm tired of saying no. So I'm just like, fine, whatever. I'll go out with you, or fine, I'll do
yeah,
XYZ with you. Well, not
yeah,
XYZ with you,
yeah. Well,
but
and
yeah, like,
this crosses a line into boundaries, right?
mm-hmm.
Where a lot of guys specifically, and possibly, I mean, we could talk about it on another show where you're like boundary crossing from family or even friends, right? But
Yeah,
in this
yes.
instance, this guy, it looks like on the video, again, there's no audio on the video, so all of this is speculation, but it looks like he calmly said something to her, whatever. She probably was like, no, I'm good or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
he didn't take that for an answer,
Mm.
And yeah, as women, it's really creepy. And it's like, so then, but I saw a lot of people who were like, well, she should have never let him in. That's her fault. Okay.
Get out. Get out. I,
Yeah. Are we victim blaming?
dude. Yes. Yes. We are 100% victim blaming. And okay,
Yes.
hindsight, maybe she shouldn't have let him in.
Sure.
Hindsight. But
Everything is
like,
hindsight.
he was calm. Maybe she recognized him. She didn't think that. And how often are women victims of someone they know? A
Yes.
lot of times it's someone they know. I don't
Yes.
know the statistics or whatever that I can look that up, but someone they
Mhm.
know that they're close to in their life that they trust. They trust
Yes.
not to get in there and try to take advantage of them, rape them,
Mhm.
manipulate them, do whatever, murder
Mhm.
them. I don't know how far we're going, but like
All the above.
all the
All the
above.
above.
A lot of these women that what oh, there's a whole freaking TV show. My what is it? My boyfriend murdered me
That's a
or
TV show?
like yes. It's a documentary, I think, or
Or
a TV
how about
series.
the TV show You?
Yeah. Oh God, I love that. I love that
I
show.
know. I know. I love
Um,
a lot. I haven't seen it. I got super creeped out after
you've
the
never
first
seen
episode. I
it?
was like, I can't. I can't.
Girl, it's so good.
But from what I understand, he like befriends this lady from the bookstore or something like that and then kills her,
Mm.
right?
He stalks her.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then he dates her. Spoilers! He stalks her, dates
Spoiler.
her, murders her. Yes. And then he ends up getting more and more complex throughout the whole thing, but like also
Mm-hmm.
not complex.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. I think you would like it if you watched it, but I get it. It is
Maybe
kind
I'll
of
try
creepy.
again. Maybe I'll try
It's
again.
it's creepy to think that someone can watch you figure out he watches her, figures out what does she like, where does she go,
Yep.
what is she doing, um
Yep.
and how do I get her to trust me?
Yeah. And it
He gets her to
happens.
trust him, and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like this girl, did she, did they live in proximity where she had
Hmm.
seen him before? So she knows
Yeah.
he lives in the area. So she's like, oh, no big deal, right? He must have forgot his key or fob card
Must.
or whatever,
Yeah. I
right?
mean, that's what I would have assumed. And depending on how he looks, like I haven't seen the video, and like his presence and
I
his
mean,
demeanor, if it's all very calm and
it's super calm until a certain point, and I would bet
mm,
money that's the point where she said, "Get away from me," or something along those lines. And
yeah.
then rejection is really hard for some people,
Dude.
and I guess it is so hard for like cannot. It's like they don't understand what no means. They don't
No.
understand why. Like they can't fathom. And I think that there's also a thing with men. There's also an egoistic presence in their heads, right?
Yeah.
How dare she say no to me? I'm the best, right? But they all think
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Every single one of them think that. So it's like so then it's just weird.
Super weird. I mean, how many times have either of us gotten someone in our DMs where they're just like, "Hey," and they think they're the only one in our DMs.
When you're listen, I'll tell you right now. When you're remotely attractive, and we are very attractive to young
Mm.
ladies. I'm not saying that, but
Sorry,
like
not sorry.
as sorry, not sorry. We're we're not supermodels, if you will, but we're not
No.
we're not ugly either.
No.
And considering that, listen, if I had a dollar for every time anybody slid into my DMs, it's just like, I wish Messenger had like an auto response,
Yes.
like an auto
Hello.
email out of
You've
office.
reached
Hello.
voicemail out of office.
If you have slid into my DMs in hopes of dating me, please stop.
Please stop right there.
Please don't. Mm-mm.
When
But
I
that's the
think a lot
thing.
of these guys think that if they're gonna slide into your DMs and they're like, "Hey," and you're like, "Sup," they think that that means you're into them.
Oh, 100%. Whereas, like, God, that martini is so strong.
It is so strong.
Sometimes it'll be like a good friend of mine. So
Mhm.
I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be rude, right?
Yeah,
I don't want to be a complete asshole. So it's not necessarily that I'm entertaining you, but like if you say hello, I'm gonna be like, hey, how you doing?
yeah. What's
That's
up?
it. What's
How you
up?
been?
How's life?
Yeah. It's not
That's
like
it.
you're getting
I'm
ready
not
to
trying.
date them.
I'm not trying to jump your bones. I promise.
No. Just because I say hi, how are you, doesn't mean that I'm necessarily into you.
Yeah, but then flip it on the other side. If you're mean, you're rude, you're short,
Mm,
you're all of a sudden a bitch.
Yes, a bitch, a
Is
straight bitch.
Gentlemen, is there anything in between?
Yeah, please, for the love of God, let us know. We gotta know. Because really, like the second I say, even if I turn someone down nicely,
Yeah.
if I turn someone down nicely,
Mm-hmm.
that ends up being the moment I'm a bitch. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to be a monster either way, I guess.
I,
I don't know what to tell you.
yeah. Yeah.
And I already feel guilty depending on how nice and nervous you are, which I shouldn't have to feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
And so like
Exactly.
in that situation of the video when she's like, "No,"
Right.
I mean, one simple, "Hey, no," give me some
He should have
space
walked away.
isn't going to be, yeah, exactly. You have to be incredibly aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, sometimes that doesn't help.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
friend that recently she was at one of the bars that she regularly goes to, just having a glass of wine. And
Yeah.
this guy, she was chatting with him, he's sitting next to her. And then all of a sudden, he started rubbing her leg and said, take me home with you. And she said, no, that's not like, no, no, thank you. And he
Right.
said, come on, you want to. And she's like, no, like, I don't want to. And by the looks of the ring on your finger, to make it worse,
You shouldn't want to either.
you should, exactly. You have someone at home
Yes.
waiting for you. And
Right.
then and then she ends up leaving because obviously she's uncomfortable. She makes it home,
Mm-hmm.
like gets out of her car in the garage. He's in her fucking driveway.
That's fucking
And she's like, "What
insane.
the fuck? What the fuck?" And he's like, "I thought you might have changed your mind." She's like, "I told
What?
you no."
What?
Dude,
Girl,
in her fucking
this is what
driveway.
we
I
mean.
thought you might change your mind. Tell me. Someone's got to
Yeah.
tell me. Because I know
Yeah.
some asshole out there is going to be like, oh, she probably led him on somehow. I guarantee you,
Yep.
some asshole out there is she led
Yep.
him on somehow. She smiled,
Exactly.
she was nice, she talked to him, but she said no. She said no. She said fuck no. And then he still ended up in her
Thrice.
fucking driveway. And she said,
Right.
what the fuck?
So now he knows where she lives. Now
Yes.
he like it's creepy. It is
Mm-hmm.
insanely creepy. And
Insanely
it's
creepy.
like I just it does don't get me wrong. There are a good half of guys out there who you have said
Mm-hmm.
no to before. We all have, and they're like, okay,
Yes.
all right, cool. And then you never hear from them again. And to those
Yes. We
guys,
respect that.
we appreciate you. We
Oh,
respect
so
that
much. So
so
much.
much, right?
Yes.
But like, how much of this is deep rooted, um, bringing like generational curse,
Hmm.
right? So, like, I have
Yeah.
heard parents of little boys tell them, oh, you guys are at recess, and if a girl says, leave me alone, she doesn't want you to leave me alone. Just keep playing with her. What are we really
Yeah.
teaching those little boys?
Yeah.
And they're
Chase
the
her on the
ones who then
playground.
follow you home from the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, chase her on the playground. She doesn't mean no. She just wants you to play like fun, like more aggressive games with her. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
so
and how many
weird.
of us girls have also been told, "Oh, he chases you
If he
because he
picks on
likes you.
you,
That's sweet.
mm-hmm, I've heard it.
If he picks on you, he likes you. That's sweet."
If he doesn't take no for an answer, that means he really likes you.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Absolutely
You
not.
know, I once had a teacher. I don't think I ever had this teacher as like my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
But I had Michael Mackey, a oh, I used his real name. Sorry, Michael Mackey, from elementary school.
What are the chances he's listening?
Oh, yeah, probably very slim.
No.
He looked
Mm.
like a mini Eminem. Baggy clothes, super, super white, super cool. And he wrote me love
She
letters and
said
left them in my
Eminem.
backpack. I said Eminem. Yeah, like early Eminem. Like Eminem's like cleaned up
I'm
now,
dead.
like wearing
Like
clothes
with the
that
white legs.
fit, but like Slim Shady, like big ass pants, big white t-shirt.
I'm dead.
Oh,
I think you're
I
telling your
swear he
age
was
at
the
this point. This is like the early
only. Oh,
2000s.
yeah, it's fine. We're doing great. No one knows my age. We got ID'd, by the way, guys. So
No one
excited.
knows. So
Um,
excited.
yeah, and he was like the one kid that like smoked cigarettes in elementary school, and you're like, that is so bad. But like also is kind of
So
cool, but
trashy.
like so not cool. It was
So trashy.
so bad.
So trashy.
And I don't know if he actually smoked
Oh,
cigarettes or he just said he did, but
mm,
he'd put love
fair.
notes in my backpack. And I had a teacher tell me at lunch because he I don't know came up to me and asked me out again or said something again. I don't remember what like happened, but like something to allude that he likes me, right? And I was just
Yeah.
like, no, no. And the
Oh,
teacher was like,
no.
you say that now, but one day you'll probably end up married to him. And I was like,
Ew.
uh,
Oh, gross. My worst
I don't think
nightmare.
so.
Well, to be
I'm just
fair, that
like,
teacher was 1000% wrong. She's not married to a anybody.
no. Well, you're right. I'm not married to anyone at all, let alone a Michael
Let alone
Mackey.
that kid.
I don't even, he's not even on my Facebook.
Probably for good reason at this point. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, that was elementary school. Who knows what he's up to now? He could be like a
yeah.
millionaire now, and I'd have no clue. But
Well, that would suck.
yeah.
That would
Hey,
be
if you're
awful.
out there and
Hey,
you're listening,
if you're listening,
and you
last
know
name
you
Mackey, first name Michael.
and you no longer smoke
Oh,
from fifth
please.
grade, let me know. Give me a call. My phone number is accidentalmartinis at
Go ahead and
gmail.com.
slide into our DMs.
But don't expect anything because you never know.
6 figures minimum at this point.
I expect a love note as well, honestly.
They
That
don't
may
make
or
them
may
like they
not be
used
read on
to.
air. They don't. They don't.
Oh,
Honestly, I kind of wish I had kept them so I could read them now and think, "Ah, how
I
sweet."
think I still have love notes from my high school,
Oh,
and
well,
we
high
should
school versus
absolutely read them on
elementary
air.
school. Please do.
Well, oh, I think I'm gonna dig them up. Don't mind if
Dig
I
them
do.
up. And
I'm gonna
if
dig them
anyone
up.
wants to write us love notes that we read on air, go for
Send
it.
them to us.
Send them.
We
Accidentalmartinis
may or
at
may not laugh.
gmail.com.
No
We
promises.
probably will laugh. Like
There's a
99% sure we will
100%
laugh.
chance for laugh. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot. So, yeah. So,
so
I don't know.
it's
Ladies, men, should you be a complete bitch towards people? I don't know. So, I grew up in the city. I grew up in the heart of a city.
mm,
Somebody I used to date used to call me concrete jungle princess
I'm
because
sorry.
that is my element. That is, yeah, concrete
Concrete
jungle
jungle
princess.
princess. Yes.
Yes.
I love that. Okay.
So
Concrete
we
jungle
before we from
princess.
the selfie museum to dinner, I was about to jaywalk and she was like, "No." And I was like, "What?"
This bitch
I
was
was
like,
ready to
listen,
go.
if we
I was
were
ready to
in
jaywalk.
XYZ, I was like, but listen, we're in Denver, Colorado, and I
Yeah.
have seen people drive like maniacs.
And they almost did run
Not
over
to
three old
mention,
ladies, which
yes, They like hightailed it too. They
They
like, I swear, they
they
like gunned
slammed on
it.
their brakes
And it wasn't like it was a far trip from where they were stopped at the red light to when
in
it
a
turned
Tesla,
green and
mind
where they
you.
went. Was it a Tesla?
It was a Tesla. It was a
It's
red
like a
Tesla.
red. Yes. I knew it was red. I just
Mhm.
didn't.
It was a
Yeah,
red
I was very
Tesla.
focused. I I died because I'm like, well, my point was proven.
Yeah.
Point proven. You do not
But to be
jaywalk here in
fair,
Denver.
you well, to be fair, there was a lot
To
going
be
on. There were
fair.
cars, buses. To be fair,
To be fair. Oh yeah, the
if you
train, the
know,
cars, the
there was a train, car, and bus going on, and people, and like it was. There were one-way streets and other one-way streets, and like, so yeah, things
more
got
one
really
ways.
hairy. But like, I don't know. I just the where I grew up, this is like second nature to me.
Mm.
So I don't know. But I guess
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is, growing up in the city, I was raised to be very rude with
Mm.
um with people in general for the sake of them not following you home, because a lot of big cities you are walking a lot, you're taking the bus a lot, the trains, whatever, taxis.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always brought up to be extremely rude to people. And I think
Mm.
like I think some of your family is from overseas and they would probably see the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just based off of like life experience, being nice gets
Will
you,
cost you.
will cost you, but being mean, either way, you're probably a monster, so it doesn't matter.
We're just fucking
We're back to
monsters,
being a
I
monsters,
guess.
just
Oh,
fucking
we're just
monsters.
monsters. We can't escape it. We're just
Arr,
monsters.
just
Grr.
monsters. Arr. Monsters.
Grr.
Fucking monsters. It's fine. We have martinis for that, so it's good.
Oh, it's fine. Mm. So let us know what you
So,
think. Follow us
yeah.
on Facebook and just let us know, should women be nice or safe? Because clearly we can't do both.
You can follow us on Instagram or MySpace as well. If you do let us
Mhm.
know though on MySpace, maybe let us know on like Facebook too, because we don't check MySpace as often.
Mhm.
There's no app for that. Oh, an update. I emailed them about our picture,
Oh, we're not
our
Three Little Men
non-picture.
anymore?
Well, it's only we're so I figured out it wasn't three little men, it was one man. But like just the three little man shape, but just one of them, one little man. We are one little man, and we are one little man still.
Oh,
I
okay.
told
Good to know.
MySpace, I said, look, it won't let me upload a picture.
Well, we did it in
And
2002 ish, right? Three, four, five,
oh, like
2005.
when back in the day, like real MySpace.
We
Back in
literally,
Tom's
yes, well,
day. Yeah.
everybody's first friend was Tom.
It was great. I
But like,
love
yeah,
Tom.
we could upload our picture. So like, it's 2023. Why can't we do it now? I don't
Thank
understand.
you. So from what I've gathered in their help me section, it's a bug.
Ah,
And I sent them an email. I said, "Hey, look into this," and they said, "We will." The end.
we will.
That was it. That was it. So like, it's
Shut
several weeks
up.
later now. We still can't upload a picture.
It's fine.
We're doing great. It's fine. But we have a MySpace, so you can comment there also if it lets you comment. Who the
Yeah.
fuck knows?
You can be our top 8 friends. I don't know.
Top 8. We'll
Yeah.
put you as number 1. if you're our
Yeah.
first friend. Yes. What is our next segment? Rumor or all of
Emmett,
it?
it's rumor.
Segment.
It's rumor time. Rumor on
Rumor.
the rim.
Rumor. All the red.
On the rim.
Oh.
So we didn't have a personal rumor today, but we found a
Mm.
rumor.
Listen, Google is wonderful.
Oh, amazing.
When you Google
Rumors.
weird celebrity rumors, you come up
Mm-hmm.
with 16 of the craziest celebrity rumors people actually believed by Cafe Mama, I think is where I got these from.
Cafe
In case
Mama.
you want to know.
Okay.
Cafe Mama.
Cafe
Mom?
Mama.
Mom?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Cafe Mom. Ha! Just kidding.
Cafe Mom.
CafeMom.com. My bad. Sorry,
Okay.
Cafe Mom. We're always fucking everyone's names up, even if there's simple.
It's
So
fine.
don't worry about it. So
So,
we're doing great. Um,
it's all
our
in good heart.
first, all in good heart.
Good
Our
heart.
first rumor: Lindsay Lohan had a twin sister. Back in 1998, Lindsay Lohan had us all seeing double when she starred in the remake of Parent Trap. With the help of some clever
Oh,
camera
I
work
love
and
that
a body
movie.
double, Lindsay portrayed both halves of twin sister duo Hallie and Annie. But a rumor made the rounds that the actress had a real life twin sister named Kelsey who filmed alongside her. Only she died before the movie's release, so Disney execs covered it up to save the project. Lindsay would
Oh,
later go on a downward spiral in her personal life, abusing alcohol and drugs and winding up in rehab, adding fuel to the theory that she was grieving her lost
okay.
twin sister. Holy shorts.
Or, or, or she's a child star. Give me one child star. Okay. Give me a
Well,
few who haven't ended up on severe drug or alcoholism or some kind of issue. I mean, look at Macaulay Culkin.
girl.
He, I think, is better now, but he
I
was
think he
going
is.
through it.
I think he lives in Boulder.
No, shut up. Macaulay Culkin?
Girl. Yeah. Or he did at some
No,
point. At some
really?
point, I swear. Rumor has it.
Rumor
Rumor on the
has
rim.
it.
Rumor on the rim. That
I
Macaulay
mean, it's
Culkin
we've had a lot of
public
celebrities
relates.
in that area. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not familiar with the Denver area, Boulder is a suburb of Denver, and it's
Yes.
up against the hills. And we're talking two, three, four, five, $6 million homes. So, you know,
7, 8,
great
9,
views.
10.
I mean, sure. Probably. I don't know.
At this
I don't
point,
look because I
probably.
can't afford that.
Me too. So, why bother? It's fine.
When it
We're
says
doing great.
1 million, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, considering you can buy a shack for $500,000, it's tough.
In the ghetto of Denver, it's fine.
In the ghetto. In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Um,
Too
yeah.
short.
So, child stars. You know, this also sounds a lot like Avril Lavigne.
I love her.
Our
That is the
our
Canadian queen.
our friend Brewy told me this one that Avril Lavigne was not real. She was actually replaced after, I think,
Wait,
Complicated. Her
okay, that was a hit, first of all, but Brewy, what?
Brewy apparently
Brewy.
is more
Nope.
Brewy. No, God. We're terrible at this. By we, I mean me. I'm the only one who keeps fucking it up.
By we, I mean me. Brewy.
Brewy. How much do we
Brewy.
keep of that?
The
Brewy.
Brewy,
is
that is right
apparently
up his alley.
an
If she was like,
Avril Lavigne.
a foot taller, that would be right. Oh, he would climb that girl like a tree.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
He would.
Fucking brewy. So,
Fucking brewy.
fucking brewy. So, brewy is like, after Why So Complicated, Avril
Dude, she
Lavigne killed
exists.
herself.
She did
She
not. I
killed
follow her on
herself.
Instagram.
Girl, the theory is that they found someone to replace her. They gave this girl, I can't remember her name. We can call her Amber because that sounds right. Amber.
Okay. That sounds
They
correct.
gave her a name.
Well, Avril is
they
April
made her
in French.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh.
Fun fact. Avril is actually April in French. It's the word April in French.
Oh my God, I gotta relook up this whole thing because how funny would that be if this girl's real name was April,
April.
but like not. Oh my God, I would die. So
Oh.
their whole thing is that like she changed her look, she changed her sound because she's not the same person. She's some girl that like acted as her I think her like publicity like publicity double, I think. And then when Avril Lavigne committed suicide, Hollywood covered up, or the music industry covered it up and changed this poor girl's face to make her look more like Avril Lavigne. And that's when she came out with all the like, hey, you, I don't like girlfriend, like poppy shit. And
I like your girlfriend.
that's why she's different.
Okay, to be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Listen, if you guys don't know the reference to be fair,
To be fair.
you need to go watch the best show on the planet.
Literally.
What's it called?
No offense, Letterkenny, but we cannot remember your name. It's
Letterkenny.
fine. We're doing great. Listen, shout out to Letterkenny. If you want us on our show, Accidental Martinis, you let us know.
We will
be happy to help.
attend. We will fly our butts to Canada. We have our passports.
Oh,
We will
well,
fly our
we do.
asses to Canada. Oh, you don't? You do.
I will.
You just
I'll
need a
get my-
renewal. You will.
listen, I'll get my fucking
we'll figure it
passport.
out.
I'll figure it out. You have us on the show. I will figure it out.
She has a thing for men who are missing teeth but have veneers.
Yeah. You know, hockey, it's a whole ass thing. And listen,
It's
I
a
hear
whole thing.
Canada is chock full of them.
And if you
Yeah.
watch Letterkenny, you'll know exactly what we're talking about, Jonesy.
Yeah. I have a thing for Wayne, though.
Oh, Wayne
It's
is
also-
the thing.
Wayne is... I don't know if it's the flannel. Are those
I
Wranglers
think it's
he
the tight
wears?
jeans.
Hey.
It's the flannel. It's the flannel tucked in. Tucked in.
Typed into the jeans. We type it in. Tick, click, 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 type.
Tuck it into the jeans. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Mixed with the fighting. I like the fighting too. Is that weird? That's my favorite part of hockey.
Do you
My
know
favorite
how
part
long
of
it took
hockey are the
me?
fights. I love the
Spoiler alert, Jonesy is Wayne. And it took me, I think,
No,
into the second
Shorzy.
season. Shorzy. Oh, shit. You're right. Shorzy, not Jonesy.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Wrong spoiler.
Shorzy.
Shorzy is Wayne
Wayne.
disguised.
Yeah, so
But-
like that makes it even better because he's
Oh my
always
God.
getting into fights, and like
Oh my
Wayne
God.
gets into fights too. There's land
He's
fights,
such
and
a
there's ice
shit
fights, and
talker.
a girl is like, "Ha, gotta cool myself down.
Ah!
Hey,
Hey!
where's the fire extinguisher?"
Where was I going with this?
I don't know. Oh, best
Okay,
show on the
so-
planet.
Oh, the best one. Oh, the reference. To be fair. To be fair. To be fair. To be fair. What do they say? I think there's a statistic that every person has seven, something like seven
Oh,
doppelgangers in the
doppelgangers?
world.
Oh my god.
Yes.
They put this on How I Met Your Mother because that's one of their things. They oh shit.
Oh, what?
Have you seen
I
How I Met
love
Your Mother?
How I Met Your Mother. Love
Oh,
it.
me too. Their whole thing is to find the
Love it.
doppelgangers. Like, so whenever they're at places, they
Oh,
take a picture of people's doppelgangers, but they bring up, I'm pretty sure, not
mm,
100% sure, that they bring up the statistic to go with
mm.
finding the doppelgangers.
It's a thing.
Does that make
You
sense?
would be surprised how many people walk up to me and they're like, "Are you such and such?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, you look exactly like my XYZ, like niece or nephew's
Yeah.
girlfriend or whoever, right? But studies have shown, and if you look at celebrities who have to do movies, they literally find these doppelgangers,
Yeah.
and some of these even have shows in Las Vegas where they're like, "Look
Yeah.
at me, I'm Britney Spears," and like she looks like Britney Spears, but it's not. You know what I mean?
I was
I'm sure
totally
surgery helps, but
and completely fooled by a Johnny Depp double. My friend,
Johnny Depp, oh, I
Carol,
love him.
my friend
He's like
Carol,
ugly but sexy.
oh, he's so sexy. But he is kind of ugly. You're
But he's like
right.
not. He's
Like,
ugly, but he's sex. I don't know how to explain it. It's very strange. I can't make it make sense.
yeah, he's one of those people
He's like
you're like, hey. But
he's
like,
hey,
I don't,
but
hey.
okay, hey. He was married to
A psych.
my his daughter actually. He was married to my favorite singer on the planet when I was younger, Vanessa
Oh, okay.
Paradise.
Before the
He was married to
psychopath.
her. Yes. Yes. No, yeah. Long before the psychopath, the narcissist bitch. Sorry. Did
Narcissist,
you hear
yes.
that?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, no,
narcissists.
sorry.
We'll have to talk about narcissists.
Oh, yes, that's
Um,
a whole ass episode. He
anyway,
was married to your favorite
yeah.
singer?
Johnny Depp. Yes, Vanessa Paradise. She's a French singer. I think she has a couple English
Oh,
albums. But
I'll have to
like,
check her out.
yes,
Vanessa
that is
Paradise.
my girl. Vanessa
Vanessa,
Paradise.
Vanessa Paradise.
Hmm.
I,
She has a very soft voice.
yeah, I was definitely fooled. I was like, what are we talking about? I was definitely
I don't
fooled
know.
by, fuck me neither, by
I'm drunk. I don't
one
know.
of my friends who took pictures with a Johnny Depp like Im- impersonator, and I straight thought she meant Johnny Depp. I was like, "No way! Oh my god!" And she's like, "That's just like a guy who like just does that." And I was like, "Oh,
Dude, they look
right,
like
yeah, I
them.
totally knew that."
It's
But he
insane.
did. He did. He looked so
I
much
knew
like Johnny
that.
Depp, and I was like, "All right, okay, totally." So now I wouldn't believe it. If I
Yeah.
saw the real Johnny Depp on the street, I'd be like, imposter. How dare you
Wannabe.
impersonate such a sexy man?
Fake.
You fake. Are you,
You
how big
fake.
are
Just
your
kidding.
eyelashes? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where'd that come from?
I was thinking fake lashes.
And they came out eyelashes? I thought you were
Yeah,
going to
like
say
fake
fake eyebrows.
eyelashes. No, fake eyebrows. Oh, I kind of want to wear fake eyebrows, like big bushy ones. And take them
You
like
know
half your foot.
what? Those are in
Should
style
we
right now. I don't know. Highly recommend.
should we wear mustaches for one of our episodes once we get this
You know
like
what? I can
actually
just grow my
working?
own. I don't have to wear one.
Oh, girl, me too. We just won't wax for a couple of weeks.
It's fine.
Mm.
It's fine.
Doing
You
great.
just don't wax. It's fine.
Just don't wax.
Um,
So
yeah.
that's our
So
Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan rumor.
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan,
So what
right?
we're
Well,
saying is I don't think there's a twin
I don't
because
think so either.
t- to be a child actor in the United States or really anywhere, they put you through the ringer as a child.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Shirley
Yeah.
Temple. I saw
Oh,
an interview with her and she was like, I mean, look at Judy Garland. They
yeah.
had Judy Garland doing, what was it? Smoking cigarettes and was it Coke? They had her
I
doing
don't know.
Coke, some kind of
Oh,
drug to stay, yes. They had her doing some kind of drug to stay thin.
I mean,
And
makes sense.
also to keep her stamina going so she could work longer hours. But she was
That's
only like 14, 15, 16. The poor thing.
solid. Solid.
So
To be a
solid. So like
star.
now to be a star, yeah, you get millions, but here's some coke.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Millions with a cocaine addiction. Spend that millions on. It's fantastic.
That's not a trap.
Doing great. Not a trap at all.
Literally.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
you're fine.
Mm,
So
totally doing fine.
chances are they just used newer technology in, would you say, 1998,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. It's just technology.
Well, and listen, the
Or they
publicity.
really found, Chris, well, no, not Chris Rock, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock. Oh, yes.
In a
I
lot of
love
his
him.
movies, he uses I know, he has muscles.
There's so
I could
many.
sleep on him. Um,
Well, I don't know if it'd be comfortable.
you would be high off the ground, I think.
And it'd be a hard surface to lay on. There's no squish.
Well, true.
Oh, yeah,
But we could probably both fit, to be honest.
that's true.
We could honestly both fit.
We could spoon on top of the rock. Stay tuned for the spooning picture coming to you soon.
What if he invites us and he's like, "Would you like to spoon on top?" Yes. Sign me up.
Hear us. This is like our other thing. I love that our first episode. Wow, that was like extra. But our first episode, we shouted out Alanis Morissette, but it didn't
We did.
record. And we shouted
that
out
the first
so
one?
many fucking celebrities, yes. And then like what? Then there's like 50 Cent at some point. We're like, yeah, 50
Fitty?
Cent is a little bitch. Yeah, so like, that's our thing. We call out the celebrities. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So The Rock, if you're listening, if we could spoon on top
We'd
of
like
you,
to
we're
spoon
fine.
on you.
It'd be great. Man, that's like sounds so much dirtier than I intended, but
I know he's married, and you know what? If there's room, she's invited too. Fuck it.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure there's room. She's
Cheers.
tiny.
You know what? We'll share.
Cheers. Mm.
Well, anything is shiny and next to him.
You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He is huge
Yeah.
and solid
He
as a
does
rock.
curls with his daughter. Solid
Dude.
as a rock.
Yes. He's so cute with his daughter too. I just can't.
Oh, no. So what I was saying is his cousin,
tangent.
who happens to look a lot like him, tangent. Yeah, that was a tangent.
Massive.
Hi,
His
welcome to
cousin.
our world.
Yes.
His
literally.
cousin, who happens to look a lot like him, is his stunt double because they look so similar.
Oh.
Body, facial structure. I mean, unless if you're like staring directly at both of them, you wouldn't tell, right? But if it's just The Rock running past you, his stunt double does the trick.
Huh.
So, like, what are the
Interesting.
chances that they either used really high technology in 1998 for Lindsay Lohan, or found a girl who looks similar enough and added enough makeup to where it doesn't
To
matter?
yeah.
As
From
makeup
what
does
I've
wonders. I mean, look at Kylie Jenner. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I could pick her out of a crowd. Honestly, I know I couldn't pick her out of a crowd.
I could. She's just very plastic. No offense, Kylie, but like you're very plastic. God.
Listen, Fitty, you're a little bitch, and Kylie,
Fitty.
you're plastic.
Fitty would agree with us. She's plastic.
Fitty would absolutely agree with us. He'd be like, but
Fitty's
that
on our
ass
side.
though. Does she have an
Oh,
ass?
he would, yeah. She has a plastic ass.
He'd be like, that plastic ass though. Into it. So into it.
Love it.
Oh, Fitty. Fitty Fitty.
Mm,
Uh,
fitty fitty.
Fitty Fitty. Fitty cent. Uh, well,
I would
and I
spoon on him
swear I've
too.
seen. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. I think he's short. Is she short? Shorter?
Oh, that's
Or is
fine.
he just tall and beefy?
He's shorter than Rock.
Yeah.
No, he's shorter. Shit. How tall is 50 Cent? Now I gotta look it up.
I feel like he's shorter than I think he is.
How tall
Is
is
50 Cent.
Curtis Jackson?
Oh, Curtis Jackson makes him sound so
Oh,
sophisticated.
he's sophisticated. He's 5'11", so he's not much taller than
Sophisticated. Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Awkward.
He's shorter. Yeah. I heard Ice-T
Yeah.
is like 5'5", 5'6".
He little. He little.
He little.
He
He just looks so
little.
tall
He
though in
little.
his videos.
Oh, their
Um,
videos.
yeah, that's true. Gotta have that. All about them angles. The start.
The angles.
Start of the
You gotta start
the
low.
catfishing.
You gotta go low.
Low.
Yeah.
Catfishing began with Ice-T.
Uh,
Um. So.
oh, Ice-T.
So.
He just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Star Shame. Walk Fame? Fame. Hollywood
What did
Fame?
he get a
It's not
star
shame.
for? Shane.
You get
Oh,
a Hollywood star. I really don't know why
for
they get
like.
stars.
Yeah. Tell me.
It's like,
Tell me why.
uh,
Somebody tell me why.
he just got it like a few days ago. It's like, Hollywood star.
Yeah, like the star with
I don't
the
like.
the
I don't know.
cement
It's
shit.
yes,
But like,
yes.
I
He just
remember
got
him
his
on all
own.
the
So
commercials.
congratulations.
But what does Ice-T do? Does he fight?
Oh no. He's
Does he
a
act?
rapper,
Oh
NWA,
shit!
and he's an actor now. No, he's not NWA. Am I
DBUA.
wrong? Oh God,
Wait, what's
DBUA.
NWA? And what's DBUA?
Oh, you're
Dubois.
you.
You went all French with us. Dubois. Ice-T is from France. Dubois. This is why we're doing French martinis, everybody, because we are French today.
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Well, it is Mardi Gras.
It
It's
is Mardi Gras. I didn't even know. Oh my god, we
Yeah,
forgot to
it's
check
Mardi
for
Gras.
beats.
Happy Mardi
We were
Gras.
wondering.
Yes, we didn't look for
Who
beats. But to be fair,
To be
the
fair.
liquor store we went into. To be fair,
Little scary.
the liquor store we went to, super sketch. And I think we were trying to get in and out so fast, we didn't
So
think
fast.
of Mardi Gras beats.
No, we didn't.
We,
I fucking eyeballed the shit out of those shooters. And it was like, which one do we need? Oh, the round ones. Those round ones. These guys.
she
That's
found
what I
them
need.
in 0.2 seconds, and we were like, "Great, we'll take 4, and we're done."
And he's like 1772, but not so clear.
Yep, that's
1772.
fine.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what was that? 17, 17. And I was like,
Okay,
70,
got it.
17,
You know what?
70.
We'll give you
So
18. Keep the change.
I honestly wasn't sure if he said 70 or 17.
Oh, no, I heard 17.
Yeah. At some point, I
17?
was really questioning everything. 17 made sense for shooters, 70
I
does
mean,
not. But
we weren't
in the
sure we were at
ghetto,
the
it
right
kind of
liquor
makes
store.
sense. Really, not at all. Not at
We
all.
had to Google this place and we were like, this doesn't match.
Yeah.
This doesn't match our GPS. What's happening?
My GPS is all turn right.
So she didn't tell me she has ways,
Turn
which apparently
left.
you you can change the voice on your GPS. So all of a sudden I hear this zombie voice and I was like, "Oh my god, did you hear that?"
I was like, oh yeah, right. That's my zombie. I was so dead because I really was planning on using that to get to the selfie museum. And I was so excited to show you. I really was. I like was so excited to show you the zombie because I love getting people when I'm in my car. And I'm like, he's like, all right, we're all set to go. I've got my leg, my arm, my brain.
No brain.
Oh, no time to fix it. Let's go anyway. I'm so disappointed there were no hazards because when there's a hazard reported ahead, there's always a hazard. He goes, hazard reported ahead. Well, but then again, I am a hazard and I'm right next to you.
Arr.
Ah!
The more that GPS talked, the more I was like, what the fuck?
Were you like, what the fuck is happening right now? What is even
Dude,
happening right now?
I was like, I legit thought your stereo maybe was possessed. I don't know. I wasn't sure what was happening.
9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times it is. No, I meant
It is.
900% possible because, technology
Yeah.
and me is the thing.
Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So, what were you talking about?
Mm.
Lindsay Lohan? I really feel like I listened to a few interviews where they talked about how she just played like they filmed them separately and she just played two parts.
They did.
And they like
I listened
mixed
to the
them
same
together. Thing. Yeah. So like, come on, guys.
They overlay the videos.
And
Dude,
listen,
I just feel like some people look for reasons to complain about something.
I do love me a
That's
good
it.
conspiracy.
She doesn't have a twin.
I do love a good conspiracy.
So speaking of conspiracy, if you are ever at Denver International Airport, we have a huge conspiracy about that airport. And if you don't know about it, all you have to do is go on Twitter. Just start at Twitter and just type in Denver International Airport. And they're actually doing construction at the airport right now, but they're also playing into the conspiracies where they have like gargoyles. They have gargoyles that are motion. They're motion activated right now. So like when you walk by, the gargoyle will move and look at you, which is like creepy but cool. I love it.
All right, where are my letter Kenny? We gotta get me to Canada because I now need to go to the airport.
No,
because that's
the only way. That's the only way.
Letter Kenny,
that's the only
get
way.
us to Canada. That's amazing. I just thought it was all like the secret passageways underneath the airport, and the Illuminati was somehow involved.
Well,
Illuminati?
Yes.
Was it the Illuminati?
And when you go in the train to like, no, it's all the above. It's whatever. Nobody knows.
Probably every other.
When you go in the train from terminals. Oh, for sure. But when you go from terminal A, B to C, and it takes you on the train to those
Yeah.
terminals, like you see all the like secret like if what if the car goes left and then where do you go? Nobody
To the
knows.
secret hedge witch that lives under the airport, right?
Ah, of course. Naturally. What
Naturally.
else would it
That just
be?
makes sense.
Naturally. I mean, der.
Absolutely. Durr. Durr.
Der. The
Durr.
der.
Durr. So, but
Der.
also, I just have to mention if Lindsay Lohan's sister died before that movie came out, Disney is not gonna. No offense to Disney, I'm sure you are a kind hearted company. Big, massive, global, wonderful, kind hearted, beautiful company, I'm sure. Um,
In the worst state ever. I mean, Florida, let's just be honest. Why?
for but for real though, like they have gators and iguanas that sit on the fucking side of the road ready to eat your dogs. Why would you live there? Anyway, I mean, that's beside the
Florida's just
regular
weird.
other points.
It's just weird.
The other Florida
You know what? That's
points.
going to be a topic.
Florida.
We're talking.
Watch
We're going
out,
to talk
Florida.
about
We're coming
Florida.
for you. So, accidental martinis. We're coming for you on our podcast, not in person. So, virtually, we'll be there.
I mean,
Ah,
we don't mind a good
ah.
trip to Disney.
Listen, I could also use some sun. But
Listen,
they're
but
not going to
listen, they
pass up
have
the
massive
opportunity.
bugs.
Oh, we're
No,
not going. We're not going. I can't take it. Florida.
listen,
Florida. No,
I was
Disney.
in
I mean,
I was in Florida. When was it? Last year or the year? Last year.
oh, last year. Massive.
I just,
That's why I like
it's just
Colorado. We
you
had medium
know,
bugs and mountain bugs
Colorado
and
is dry
bears.
climate. Our bugs are tiny. We don't have
Yeah.
termites or fleas. You
Knock on
know,
wood.
knock on wood. But
I'm
like
on granite.
Florida,
Knock on granite.
knock on
And
plywood, I think
the
is what this
roaches
is.
here are small, and they only are here if you bring them over from somewhere else.
Yeah, we really
So,
don't have roaches. We don't have
knock on granite.
Colorado. I think that's why people flock to this place is because we have a lot of natural goodness.
Like
Like
weed.
it's not weird. It's really not weird. I mean, the worst you'll see is maybe a mountain bear and a elk. To be
Oh, a mountain
honest, just
lion.
run over or a mountain, but like you can just walk away from any three of those and they'll leave you alone.
Most of the time. You don't pester them or
I had
try
a
to take selfies. I feel like you'll be fine.
I had a
Right?
friend who I
We're going to
had a
get
friend.
some wilderness expert on here. I can't believe you tell people they're going to be totally fine as long as they don't take selfies with a bear.
They'll be fine.
They'll be
I had
fine.
this
Just walk
conversation.
away. You're
Remember,
cool.
Chef? Remember,
Yeah.
Chef? I told him that our bears are fine, but he doesn't believe me. But like,
Bears
I
are
had a
chill.
friend who was banned from, huh?
What?
He was banned. She was banned from the pet store because she lived on a farmhouse and she kept buying cats to take care of mice. But then the cats were getting eaten
No.
by whatever, presumably a mountain lion or a bear. So she was not allowed anymore to buy cats. And I just
In
find
the
that
pet
so
store?
funny because I was like, what?
That's
From
awkward.
the pet store.
That's
That's so
awkward.
awkward.
I'm here for another cat. Why?
They're,
I am a crazy cat lady. Ma'am, this is your 10th cat this month.
this month.
I I live on
And
a
they're
farm. I don't know what you I have a lot of space. I
and they keep disappearing.
they keep some of them come back. They just go out for a stroll and some of them don't.
Yep.
Oh
That's
shit.
Colorado for you.
It's Colorado.
So
Uh,
yeah,
to those of you who've lost your pets, I have a few friends personally that have lost goats. One in particular, um,
I
Charlene.
know
She lost her goats, her beautiful goats, to a mountain lion. R.I.P.
goats. Oh,
Goats. And did you know? This
you
is like
know,
the worst part. Did
don't
you
we
know that
have
mountain lions kill their
coyotes?
prey? Yeah, we also have coyotes. But she's got like a whole ass
Wait,
mountain lion in her neighborhood, and they kill their prey and they leave them there for you to find the next day
well,
because they come back for
okay,
them.
but to okay, right? No, but okay. I'm not a cat person, right? I used to have cats.
Oh, I'm
I'm
not a cat
now a
person
dog
either.
person.
I'm allergic.
But
Don't even talk
I
to me about
also,
cats.
yes, she's gonna flare up in the next 30
Achoo!
minutes. But I also know that cat behavior is they kill prey and leave it for their humans because they're trying to like give a gift to their humans. So it makes
The
sense that
shit out
these
of it.
huge cats are killing goats. Thank
Hey, will
you.
you be
Not
my new
lying.
mommy? I left you this dead goat.
Here,
I know
kitty,
you
kitty,
love this
kitty.
dead goat with all your fucking heart. This dead goat was like your pride and joy, but I now want to be your pride and joy. Is that
Here,
narcissist behavior at its
here, kitty,
finest?
kitty, kitty. At its finest.
At its
Mountain time.
finest.
Mountain style. At its
Mountain
finest.
fucking style. Ugh, kitty kitty.
Style.
Meow.
Oh my god. Here.
We have tangented
So,
so hard.
I
Cats.
have no idea where we started with that.
I think, well, we were
So,
talking about
yeah.
Florida, Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, yeah.
We,
Mm.
I really feel like Disney would not pass up the publicity opportunity if her sister
There's no
died.
way. There's no
That
way. There's no
movie
way that the
would have
media
made so
would
much more
miss out
movie
on that
money.
much. Oh, tell me
So
about it.
much more money.
They would be like the last movie of Lindsay Lohan's twin.
Kelsey
You wouldn't hear the
Lohan.
end of it. Kelsey
Kelsey.
Lohan. Where'd they come up with that
Kelsey
name?
Lohan. Fuck, I don't know.
I call bullshit.
That's the other
Is-
question.
There's
Where do they come up with the names? I have so many questions. Who
do
comes up with
better.
the shit? And
Do
how do you
better.
come up with the name? Kelsey.
Do better.
So we have another rumor
Do better.
that Nicolas Cage is a vampire.
Nick.
We're doing better. Nicolas Cage is a motherfucking vampire. This creepy
Why?
rumor. This creepy rumor is
Okay,
how this
hold up.
fits.
Pause. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because I've got to pause
Play.
to this already.
Pause, play.
Okay. You
Do I
know
pause
who's
or play?
really a vampire? Possibly. You know who's more plausible of a vampire?
Marilyn Manson.
Nicolas Cage is not. Yes. Okay. That's not where I was going, but sure.
oh, sorry. Go on.
No, it's fine. He's beautiful too in his own way.
Yeah.
He
In his own way.
yeah.
Creepy way.
Well, I think it's the makeup. Anyways.
Yeah.
Shit, what's his name? What is his
I don't
name?
know.
From the eclipse. Shit, what's his name?
Oh, Twilight from Twilight?
No,
that what
what's
you're
the band?
talking
No.
No, Twilight is a movie. Or it's a book, really.
I
and
know,
then a
but I'm
movie.
talking about a band.
Oh.
I'm talking about a band, a group.
I thought you were talking
A
about
group, a
Twilight
musical
Eclipse.
group.
There's I think there's...
No.
Listen, guys, I've never seen Twilight.
No.
Never in my life have I seen Twilight, and I'm over
Me
here
either.
Twilight
Me
Eclipse.
either.
Twilight
I mean,
has
it does
so
match.
far ingrained in my brain that vampires... Jesus fucking Christ. Edward, I don't know if he was a vampire or werewolf, but if he was a vampire, he could totally be a vampire in real life. Eclipse. I don't think I've ever heard of that band.
Um, yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, I'm looking it up right now because
Yes, you
I'm
have.
going
No, I
to.
haven't. Yes, you have. Man, my part is so deep. I keep showing you guys my part. That's so nice of me.
Okay, Pharrell Williams.
I'm sorry. Pharrell. You think Pharrell is a vampire? Why? Tell me.
Bitch, you
There's no
haven't seen
way.
him? He hasn't
'Cause
aged in
I'm
20 years.
happy.
I'm happy. No, that's somebody else. No, that's him. You're right.
That's for.
He hasn't he hasn't aged. I don't know how he does it. I really like, is it black don't crack? Is it, does he take supplements? I don't understand it. He
I think
hasn't, if
it's.
you I recently looked at a
Can I?
picture from him of 2020, or sorry, 2000,
Yeah.
22,000.
22,000. Yes. We haven't gotten there yet, but yes, I'm in. Sign me up. Delali comes from the future, everybody. Time traveling. Actually, in recent times, we found out her daughter is actually also a time traveler. She admitted to this the other day.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm dead.
She doesn't listen to her podcast, guys. And every time I say something, she's like,
She does.
"Is that?" Oh, she does. She said she started and then decided to create her own podcast. But
Okay.
then
Okay.
she said something about
Okay.
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 I can't. Oh, I just hit the microphone. Um, she said something about.
Right.
I said something about being like a closet nerd. I don't know, closet anime
She's
nerd.
definitely a closet nerd.
Someone called her a nerd at work,
She's
and I called her a closet anime
because
nerd
it's so funny. She's
and a
great
time
at
traveler.
algebra and she will not admit it. And it's so funny. It's so
Oh,
funny. She's
I told her
like,
she
her
was
and
great
I
at
are,
history.
she
She had
is,
secret history books in her room that she likes to read for fun. But algebra,
she has
I'll go
true
with that
crime
instead.
books in her room. Yes.
She's got math
Yes.
equations on the walls.
Pharrell, listen, she was
Sorry.
doing, listen,
She was zooing?
I posted this. No, zooing.
What's
I mean, maybe.
what's a zooing?
Who knows?
Not me.
When you
I
have
love
kids,
it.
you'll find out.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
So at 8 years old, I remember sitting there watching TV and she was next to me and she had a piece of paper. And I looked at her piece of paper and it was straight up algorithm algebra. She Googled it. I don't know.
Wow.
8 years old. What is that? Second grade?
You have a genius
I
on your
was like,
hands.
listen, I have a problem.
You
A
do. You
beautiful
have a
problem.
problem.
A beautiful
Beautiful,
problem.
genius, sassy
Genius.
problem.
Maybe a little too sassy. I
Adorable
don't
press on
necessarily
nail
like the
problems.
sass. Press on nails. Lots of press on nails.
Press
It's
on
fine.
nails. Glue on.
It's fine. It's fine.
Shout out. Get yourself some better glue, girl.
Shout out.
She'll understand.
Get
The
better
whole
glue.
thing.
She will.
President's Day did not mean what she thought it
Listen,
meant.
if your nails, if 3 of your 10 nails pop off on a busy work day, get better glue.
Highly recommend Gorilla. I'm joking. I'm joking. Please don't put Gorilla Glue on your nails.
Gorilla girl.
Gorilla Girl. Gorilla Glue
Gorilla
really just
girl.
does some super solid fucking hold.
Listen,
But
to be
you may
fair,
never lose those nails. They'll just be on forever
until they grow out, literally.
until they grow out. Like all the
Should
way.
we get Gorilla
completely.
Girl on here?
Gorilla
So
Girl.
what are your thoughts on glue?
Yes. Gorilla girl. Gorilla girl
I'm
glue.
dead.
Glued on nails.
Ugh.
Um,
So yeah, so
anyway.
Nicolas Cage, I'm sorry,
Oh
but like
yeah.
he
For
hasn't aged very. I
well,
think so. That's what they're saying,
we're
right? Is that he hasn't aged, but he has.
let's see. This creepy rumor first sparked in 2011 after a vintage photograph went up for sale on eBay. The sepia toned shot from 1870. Oh, was a portrait of a man who looked
1870.
uncannily 1870. You heard me. Like actor
I'm
Nicolas
looking it
Cage.
up.
It didn't help that the seller listed the picture with the headline. With the headline, Nicolas Cage is a vampire. Adding this note to
Oh
entice
my
would-be
god! But
buyers.
this is okay.
Personally, I believe it's
Okay,
him and that he is some sort of walking undead vampire who quickens, reinvents himself once every 75 years or so. Nicholas, who coincidentally starred in the movie called Vampire's Kiss, later shut down the speculation. During an interview in 2012 with David Letterman, he told the TV host, "Now look, I don't drink blood, and the last time I looked in the mirror, I had a reflection."
fair.
Fair, Nicolas
To be
Cage.
fair,
Fair. To be
fair.
fair.
To be
I
fair.
don't drink blood, and I had a reflection the last time I checked.
Okay,
All right.
I just looked it up, and he does look like the guy they're talking about. It's uncanny, but this is what I'm saying. Like, people look
Doppelganger.
like, yes. Like,
Dude.
I don't know how to explain. They look identical. I'm looking at it right now. They look identical, but clearly Nicolas Cage is not 140 years old.
But also, what if that was his
Nobody has
great
lived
great
that
great
long.
grandpa?
Thank
Or
you.
great great
That
grandpa? Or
too,
great
right?
grandpa?
Where you have
Some type of great.
resemblance to.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, the resemblance is
Not 140
uncanny. I
years
can
old.
see what people are saying. He's not 140 years old, you guys. He's just not.
I mean, I guess
He's
anything
not.
is possible, but
I mean,
this happens to. I feel like this ends up in the Lindsay Lohan, Avril Lavigne bucket of doppelganger, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, I'm surprised people didn't say Lindsay Lohan died and they created a new one because she doesn't look very much like herself nowadays. She looks a lot better
She
though.
looks so
She
totally
looking
different.
good.
She looks
Totally
healthy.
different. She
She looks
does.
healthy.
She
Mm-hmm.
does.
Mm-hmm. Stay
She
off those drugs,
does.
girl.
Yes.
Stay off those drugs. It looks good
Listeners,
on
if you
you.
want to know what drugs do to you, look at Lindsay Lohan before and after.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was that mean?
No, it's facts.
Facts.
Amanda Bynes comes to mind. I'm sad
Oh
about her.
yeah,
Like I
Mandy.
loved her.
I did
Loved her.
too.
Yeah.
In
It's sad.
what she was in a show that I really loved for a long time. She's not
Which
all that. She was in all that, wasn't she?
I
There
don't
was a
know.
show
I have
on
no clue.
WB2 where I don't know what she
Yeah.
did actually. But I think there was a
Does
coffee shop
anybody know?
involved. Listen, if you know what I'm talking about, please let me know what I'm talking about because I don't know what I'm talking
You know what?
about.
Amanda Bynes, chime in, will you?
Girl, let us know what's up. We are here for you. We have,
Let us know.
I
We
don't know
love
if you're
you,
sober or
actually.
not. We do. We love you. We've got
She's more
alcoholic and
sober, I
non-alcoholic
think.
martinis.
We actually tried a mocktini today, and when it was delicious. I finished mine. I don't know about
Yes.
you.
Dude, yes. The French mocktini was so
Mm,
good. And then I don't
it
think I
was good.
finished it because I was too busy driving. But like, guess what, guys? You can drink and drive with those because they have no alcohol.
Because,
And
right,
then
it's just a drink.
it is just a beverage. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the caramel, non-alcoholic caramel appletini. Dude, I gotta make you one. So
Oh,
good. So good.
oh.
It's like
The way you
it's
described it, I was like, yes.
just like those
Yes.
suckers, those caramel apple suckers. So good.
My favorite.
So good.
My favorite. My favorite.
So
Anyways,
anyway,
so that was our
Jinx.
rumor on the rim. Jinx. So Nicolas
Jinx.
Cage is not a vampire. He's just has a lot of doppelgangers. And Lizzie
Doppelgangers.
Lohan does not have a twin sister.
How do you say
Doppelgangers.
You said doppelganger
Doppel?
the other day. It's doppelganger.
Doppel? Hold on.
How
Now I
did
gotta
you
look it
say it
up.
the other day?
Doppel?
Doppel.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. Now it sounds not right.
So it's no, that's right. Doppel, Doppel, Ganger.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's
Doppelganger.
do you think it's German?
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Um,
That had a hint
Doppelganger.
of like what
It is
Irish
German.
or
It is.
double
So it is German, but it has a double accent over the A
Dup-
of Ganger.
Doppel. I think it'd be doppelganger.
So double goer. So literally it
Doppel.
translates to double goer.
Ha.
Double gonger. Gonger?
How did you said it the other day though, and I loved it. I loved your way better.
What did I say? Oh God,
I
what
don't
did I
know.
say?
You told Martin that he had that Carla found
Martin.
his
Carla.
doppelganger, but you said in a history book. Huh. I wonder if he is
Oh, yes.
a vampire. Shit, we should ask him.
He might be.
Martin.
He might be.
Martin, if you're listening, are
Martin.
you a vampire?
Martin might be a vampire. He would know. Would he tell us?
I don't.
Is he trying to suck our blood? He calls me beautiful.
Martin, he was abducted by aliens. He calls you
Recently?
beautiful. He probably would suck your blood.
I'm sure he would.
I think it was a couple of years ago. I was there that night. There was like we got together at someone's house to play Cards Against Humanity, and he
Yes.
showed up like an hour later.
Of course he did.
But for him, it was not an hour. It was like 5 minutes.
It was early. Yeah.
And he had
it was
chicken
early.
fingers. Fried chicken fingers. Yeah. He
Of
was
course he did.
early. Absolutely. Because he was abducted by aliens.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
On
yes.
the way.
Mm-hmm.
On the way over. So, I don't know.
That tracks.
That
That
totally
works.
tracks.
Yeah.
It's probably a vampire. So,
So, are we ready for our next segment?
yes.
What grinds your olive pit, Jessica?
Oh, wait. How many minutes do we start this for again? Was it 5?
Well, allegedly 10. And last time we went for 20. So, I don't know that it matters.
We'll allegedly put 10. And I'll hit start.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what really grinds my olive pit? This actually ground my olive pit so fucking hard a couple of weeks ago.
But you have to tell the whole story. Yes. Okay.
I was so angry. It's very rare that I get like super angry at work. And I was so angry at work.
Mm-hmm,
I was at work. Listen, that day I was at work. Was I at work? I was at work.
She was at work, y'all. You guys, she was at work.
We were at work. I was at work. So
she was at work.
We were so slow because it was one of those snowy nights, right? It was cold. We were a little bit busy, and then it really died off. And so they cut really early. The kitchen was a mother forking shit show.
Hold up.
Kitchen,
Pause.
if you're listening.
When she says cut, When she says
Oh
cut,
yeah.
that means like servers are told they're no longer on the floor and they're just to clean and go home.
Yes.
Okay.
Side work, go home,
Okay.
help if needed, but about it.
Side work.
And in kitchen, a lot of
Yeah.
times, there's not a whole lot of side work. It's maybe stocking, some cleaning, but they usually get out pretty
Yeah.
fast once they're told they're done. And the kitchen, most of the kitchen was
Yeah.
gone. We get slammed, we're busy, and one of our adorable little hosts come up and say, "Hey, so like what do we
Oh.
do when there's a dog stuck in the car?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" And she's like, "Well, these people came, they left and they
most of
came
our
back
hosts
in."
most of our
Yeah.
hosts BTW are like teenagers.
Yeah, and they're so cute. When I say adorable
They're
little hosts, they're
adorable.
just adorable. And some of them are literally
They're
little.
little
So,
babies.
they're
They're
tiny
literally
babies.
little.
No, literally.
Yeah,
So,
literally.
and I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" And they're like, "Well, these people came in and they said that there was the car that they parked next to had a dog in it." And I was like, "But it's snowing and it's cold." And they're
Okay,
like, "Yeah, so what do we
wait,
do?"
can
And I
you
was like,
explain? Can you explain what snowing means in Colorado, temperature
"Oh,
wise?
yes. Yes, listen, people, weather in Colorado is like a bipolar bitch off her meds. It is 70 degrees one day, and the next day we are 17 degrees or negative
Negative.
degrees. I mean, tomorrow's what? Today was 60, tomorrow's supposed to be -3. What the fork?
Correct.
So,
Yeah. No,
and
it's fine. We're
snowing
doing great.
means anywhere from a light dusting to a massive fucking dump. Like Colorado just took a
2 feet.
shit of snow on
And we
us.
don't know until we get there is the thing.
Yes, yes.
I want to
And
I want to say that we don't know until we actually get there. The weatherman does not know what's going on. It could
oh,
be, like
no.
she said, a dusting or 2 feet
Yeah,
and anything in between. Nobody knows.
literally
So go
anything in
on.
between. And but
Yeah.
this was like a good solid like coming down, and it was started at, I want to say, 30 degrees for the day. Like the high I think was 30 degrees. So
Mm-hmm.
by dinner time it's 17 degrees. It dropped pretty fast. And
Yeah.
maybe was it even 30? Maybe it was 25.
It
I
might
don't
have
know.
been lower. Yeah.
All I know, it was 17 degrees when I looked at my phone, and I was like, who the fuck leaves their goddamn dog, their beautiful, wonderful,
Yeah.
amazing puppy, in the motherfucking car? I'm not even sorry for all
Yeah.
of my curse words. In the motherfucking car, all by itself
No,
while they're
nobody's sorry.
inside eating dinner. And listen, like, we didn't know
Mm-hmm.
who it was at
Dinner.
this time. Dinner. During a
It's not
time
like it was a
where we have
medical
now got slammed.
emergency and you had to be in the hospital. Yes.
And I had to
Thank
take your
you.
dog for some for some weird reason. You had to take your dog with you? Why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why you're taking your
Yeah.
dog to dinner with you and leaving your puppy in the car. What in the actual fuck
It's
are you
insane.
thinking? If you were listening,
So,
what in the actual fuck were you thinking? So then
literally,
we found
quite
out,
literally, she means that.
as time,
Oh,
quite
there's
literally,
more.
I really want to know. Yeah. Well, so like time goes on, and like the shit storm that's happening in the restaurant because we cut way too soon and way too early. Lessons have been learned, whatever. The shit storm that has happened has now calmed down a little bit, and we're still waiting. The couple that found the dog in the car has come in at that point, asked me for more ice cream for their cake, because they're just chilling outside waiting for these people to get back to the car. They've called the non-emergency line, which, for those of you who do not know, is what you're supposed to do when a dog
Yeah.
is left in a vehicle in extreme weather, meaning cold or hot.
Yeah.
you call the non-emergency line. So
Mm-hmm.
they called them several times in that 2 hours. They sat there and they waited for the people to get to their car. Shout out to those people who waited 2 fucking hours.
Literally.
Two? Was it two or
Oh
two and a
my
half? It was
God.
at least 2 hours
2 hours?
for these people to leave and get into the car. Because we
So
finally,
they were sitting
like the
there
restaurant
waiting
cleared
to make
out.
sure that they were
Dude.
waiting to make sure the dog was okay.
Yes. Yes. Sweet,
Oh
wonderful
my
angels
God.
of humans. Because there wasn't a whole lot we could do being busy in store and like, you know what, well, like there's only so much we can do as a restaurant, as employees of a restaurant. But for two people to sit there and
Yeah.
wait and watch and make sure that puppy was okay was like, gave me hope for humanity, while the person
Seriously.
who left the puppy in the car made me enraged beyond belief. It ground my olive pit so hard it was
Yeah.
dust by the time I was done. I was so pissed.
Her
I don't
olive
think
pit was
anyone has
literally
ever
just sand at this point.
sand. Smaller than sand. Whatever is the smallest grain of whatever the fuck you can get. That's where I was.
Just powder.
I was so pissed. Pure powder. And I just like what in the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you have to bring your dog in 17-degree weather? Maybe benefit of the doubt, it was 25 when you left home. 25-degree weather. Eat out for 2 hours,
Guys,
leaving your
that's
car.
below freezing.
Thank you.
That's 32. Anything below 32 is below freezing.
Thank you. For those of you who miss science.
Period. Okay.
Those of you
For those
miss
of you who
science.
miss science and don't live in Colorado
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
or Idaho or any northern state, I don't know.
Idaho.
If you live in Texas, Louisiana, just
You
so
know
you
what?
know, anything
People in
below
Texas-
32 is too cold.
People in Texas would
Crack
be
me
like,
up.
32? Are you fucking kidding me? 50 is freezing.
That doesn't exist. Yeah.
Excuse you.
Okay.
What are you talking about, 32?
Excuse you.
They'd be like, I'm sorry. I would
Honey,
never take
that
my
is a
dog
normal-
in 25
That is a
degree
Tuesday
weather.
afternoon for us.
Literally. Like
Oh,
in
we do.
shorts and
We
a
have
swe-
coats
and a-
for
and
our
a
dogs. We
sweater.
have,
Yes.
listen, I have a down
Coats.
jacket for my dog.
A down. That's amazing. A down jacket.
Listen,
Yes.
I regret nothing.
Yes. We have.
You have to. You
At
have
home.
to.
At home, I have an adorable psychopath who she,
Yes.
I'm currently pet sitting, so I'm
She's
not at
dog
home.
sitting.
I miss
Yeah.
her. I do so much, although I have substitute puppies that I love and adore. But,
Okay, but that one licked my leg multiple times, and we have a bond now, so
yes,
you can't break it.
Doodle love.
Yes, doodle
Um,
love.
Doodle love. Well, the young lady puppy, young puppy, lady puppy, I don't know, whatever, I have at home. She's like in the negative degree weather where you're just like supposed to take your dog potty and come right back in. A bitch was so
Yeah.
excited about the snow. She leapt through the snow and then fell over because it was so cold. She's like, I'm so excited. I'm a snow crackhead. Oh,
Freeze.
quack, quack, quack.
Oh, there's your quack quack.
Freeze.
That's
And
fucking
so,
hilarious.
quack, quack, quack. That's my
Yeah.
timer, everybody, if you want to know what my timer sounds like on a daily
That
basis.
is that we're probably gonna ignore
Every
It's
time. It's fine.
every time.
So,
yeah.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like you can't leave your dogs outside in cold weather. And the fact that you're leaving and in a vehicle, people, how many
Yeah.
times have you gone out to your car in ice cold freezing weather and you have barely touched the steering wheel because it's so cold in the car? And how many times have you gone into the car in 90-degree weather where it's hot as fuck
It's too
and you
hot.
can barely touch the
It's too hot.
steering wheel? Just
It's
stay
too
in the
hot.
van. What is wrong with you
And I
people
think
leaving your
that
animals in your vehicles?
and I think that
The
for
dogs are
those of
looking at
you who
me.
live in southern states probably don't understand. When we say it's cold, we mean cold. Like we're not even joking.
Yeah.
It is unbearably like people will die if they stand outside for too long. Cold, right? This
So cold.
environment and like I've seen people say, well, some dogs are made for the cold. So like huskies or
No.
uh uh what's the other brand? I want to say bear
I keep
something,
wanting to say wolf, so I don't know.
bear,
Someone
some kind of
furry.
wolf, husky, some kind of husky
Fluffy.
furry dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, they're made to be outside, they're designed that way. But
hmm
still, like if you left them out for multiple hours, it's still not okay. And yes, in the car they're out of the element, but like it's still freezing. It's below freezing.
Yes.
And sometimes it gets negative wind chill, negative whatever here where we're at.
Yes. Yes.
It's too cold. It's too
It,
cold.
I mean,
You know how many
it's
times
too
even
cold
even in the summer we've had instances of people leaving their cars in the dog in the dog their cars in the
in the
dog.
dog. I leave my car in my dog all the time. How do you think I get to work? By dog. Car dog.
I leave my car in the dog all the time too. But you leave them in the car, but like 90-degree turns into 120. That's death.
Yes.
That is guaranteed death.
You were cooking. You were cooking your fucking dog.
Literally cook. You're cooking your dog.
Literally cooking.
Stop. Just stop.
Please.
Stop cooking
Please,
your
for the love of
dog.
God. You're going to cook your
Ugh,
dog. Make sure it's
the
not
poor
like
babies. The poor
alive. The poor
babies.
baby. Wow, that got dark. I
The
don't
poor
want anybody to
babies.
cook their dog.
That got
Please
really
don't cook
dark.
your dog.
Don't cook
I
your
know.
dog. Just stop. Just leave him at home. If you're
What?
not sure, just leave him at home or make that extra trip to take him home and come back. It's not that
That's my
hard.
question. My question for you is, why is it necessary to bring your dog everywhere you go and leave the dog in the car? Tell
The
me
area we
why.
live in, though, is very. Tell me why. You have to add the
You're
IE
leaving
at
your
the end.
dog.
Why?
Aye. You're leaving your dog
Why?
in the car. Tell me why your puppy hasn't
Tell me
missed you
why.
from your vehicle. Tell me why I'm
Tell me
always
why.
gonna have to say, what the fuck are you doing today? Backstreet Boys, I hope you enjoyed my rendition of your song. Shout out if you'd like to sing with us. Let us know.
Rest in
Martinis
peace,
at
Aaron
Gmail.
Carter. Is it Aaron or Nick?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Rest in peace to one of the Carter brothers.
Oh
And the
shit! I
other Carter
forgot one
brother,
of
if you
them.
like, go shout out, let me know some.
I
Yeah.
forgot one of them died. I think
Overdose?
it
Was it an
was it
overdose?
Aaron? Oh shit!
Or Nick. Nick is the actual Backstreet Boy. Aaron was the
Yeah,
brother. I think it was
Aaron was the
Aaron.
brother.
Yeah.
Was Aaron Carter in
Mm-hmm.
Dream Street? Because I totally met him once.
I don't know what that is.
Dream Street was like
Uh
the baby boy band of Backstreet Boys. I
oh.
think it was.
Okay.
They came to the
Oh,
Twin
I get
Peaks
it.
Mall.
Street, Backstreet, Dream Street. Okay.
Dream
They
Street,
did.
Backstreet. Yes, and I waited in
Dream
line
Street.
with a friend. I didn't even listen.
You
I
did
didn't
not.
listen. I did too. I didn't listen to any of their songs, but I bought a CD just so I could have it signed. Did I buy a
Okay,
CD
you know
so I could
what?
have it
Fair.
signed? Or did I get a poster so I could have it signed? I had something fucking signed
Same
because
difference.
it was by a famous
Yeah.
person. I was there for a friend.
Who cares at that point?
Secretly myself. Anyway.
Secretly me.
Secretly. If you say you're
The
famous,
friend was
I'm
me.
in.
It's fine.
May I have your signature, please? I'd like to just
I
see
just
it.
need your signature. It's fine.
Just need your signature. I'd probably throw it away later, but it's fine. It might have been a white
Yeah,
piece of
you probably
paper.
don't
I
have
don't
it
know.
now.
I don't. No. Dream Street.
No,
Ugh.
no, no, no.
Um.
So,
What a
so
turn.
that was
Go on.
so people don't leave your dogs in the car if it's too cold, too hot, or even mildly warm. It gets a lot harder, hotter in those
It's a
cars
lot
than you think.
harder. It's
If
a
you
lot
can't take
harder
them in
for
the
your
store with
dog
you,
to
just
breathe.
yes, literally,
Literally.
literally. Oh my god, this is even worse.
Oh
But
no.
I watch a lot of I know. This is actually worse.
How is
And
this
like
worse?
some people would argue that this is not worse, but this was a child that was left in the car in the heat of Florida.
No. So listen, I
And
have
the car
puppies, not children. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know. I know.
Equally as bad. I'm sorry. Go on. Child.
They nag less. They're less of a pain in the ass. Anyway,
Puppies or
yeah, I saw this
children?
video. They're toddlers. To be fair,
To
to
be
be
fair.
exact, they're toddlers. To be fair,
To be
yeah.
exact.
To be exact, this lady went into a dollar store and left her toddler in the car. The cops came. They arrested her. Took the child to whatever. I was like, who the fuck does that? Who does that? Girl, I
I
can't.
can't. I
I
can't.
can't.
Listen,
I
also, I'm a little
can't.
upset that someone who leaves their child in the car gets arrested, but someone who leaves their puppy in the car does not. They get
Thank
a
you.
ticket.
Thank you.
If they get a ticket,
That's it. A
if they get a
ticket?
ticket,
If they get
or
caught.
a
Right.
stern talking to,
Okay. Sure.
it's fine.
I get a stern talking to from my mom every day.
Yeah, I
It's fine.
mean, come on, let's listen.
It's fine.
It's fine. Um,
It's fine.
what what is wrong with people? Just what is wrong with people? What is wrong with
I don't
people?
know.
Not that you should leave your toddler at
Like,
home
stop
by
doing that.
themselves. But
But
toddlers are
take them in
allowed in the dollar store. Don't go to the dollar
They sure
store
are.
if you can't take your toddler in.
And she was like, well, the baby was sleeping. Yeah. Put them in the cart. They'll sleep in the cart too,
Congrats.
you know.
Congrats, your baby was sleeping. Why don't you wait until the baby is not sleeping or wake the baby up?
Yeah.
Now I do realize the
Yeah.
consequences. I know I don't have children, but I was a nanny once, and I do realize the consequences of waking a child up and how awful that can be. Listen,
Yes.
waking me up from a nap isn't really that great at
It's
all.
awful.
It's awful. It could mean, potential death for you, but like
Death.
death. But
Severe
like
consequences, including and or not limited to death.
and or not limited to. I will give you a nasty fucking look and I'll say, what the fuck is your fucking problem? And we'll go from there. But like
Yes.
the toddler's gonna
Yep.
be probably crying and that's it. It won't give you a nasty
Hmm.
look and ask you what the fuck your problem is. And
It'll wake up.
are you that desperate to go to the fucking dollar store?
It's a
I do
dollar store.
realize I do realize some people do their shopping at the dollar store. They buy some of the like essentials at the dollar store
Food. Yes.
because
Dude,
being broke
I don't know.
sucks.
I
But
have no
like,
sympathy for that because I have a video of my daughter at the grocery store and she's literally falling asleep in the little car, the little
oh
baby, seat
yeah,
thing.
little
It's
buggy,
the cutest thing. Yeah.
little sweet
But
pea.
like, I'm not going to leave her in the car just because she's sleepy, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I took her in with me. It's
Shit, I loved going to
and
the
you just
grocery
hurry
store.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah. You just hurry up. When your kid is asleep or sleepy and cranky, you just hurry up. Like there's no other, you just hurry your ass up.
Literally.
Or nowadays, you do online ordering.
Yeah. I mean, there's like online pickups for a reason.
There's Grubhub,
Curbside and
curbside,
delivery. Yeah.
and delivery.
Yeah. We got options,
Girl,
man. Fucking
don't do
options.
it. Don't leave your dog or child anywhere.
Don't fucking do it. From accidental martinis. Don't fucking do it.
Don't do it.
You're gonna grind our olive pit so
Don't
hard
do it.
it'll be dust. The tiniest of
Dust.
all the
Just
dust.
powder. Just
Powder.
poof, poof
It might even be
into the thin
non-existent.
air.
It's so small. Into the thin air.
Yeah, literally,
Ugh,
literally.
I just can't.
So,
Can't even.
bitches can't.
Bitches can't.
Well,
Is
that
that
was our
it?
third bitchtini. That
Our
was
third
it.
bitchtini. Yes,
That
we
was
managed
it.
to
Our
talk.
third bitchtini.
Let us know. Do you guys want us to separate our episodes into smaller episodes? Like,
Hold up.
listen.
The first one.
The first one went wrong in so many ways.
That was just an accident.
It was completely accident. And now we're like, well, do we keep the format of like, bitch teeny 1, bitch teeny
Yeah.
2, bitch teeny 3, bitch teeny B, bitch teeny Z? Or do we do we keep it as one?
Z.
Or yeah.
Well, and
We'll
I was
get
saying
there
like
eventually.
some of the podcasts that I personally listen to are like 2-3 hours long.
Yeah.
And I easily stop it where I need to and pick up where I left off, because
Yeah.
I listen to it at work or while I'm cleaning and I need to stop it for a second or whatever. So
It's
yeah,
that
let
pause
us know
button.
what you think.
Well,
We
you know
may or may
what?
not listen, but
For Yeah, exactly. We may or may not listen. And are we going to listen to how long you think our podcast should be? Absolutely fucking not. We're just asking you,
Mm-mm.
do you want us to keep it in one or do you want us to split it in two? That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to the
That's it.
question, hear what we say. Don't give me an answer I'm not looking for.
Hear us out. Hear us out.
Hear us out. We're
Yeah.
doing our thing and we don't give a fuck.
Yep. We don't care at all.
We do not. No. Not remotely.
Cheers to that.
And cheers. I'm out.
Not even close.
Oh, martini.
Cheers. I'm out too. It's empty. I've got nothing.
Well,
Well,
I guess in
guys,
that case.
follow us on Facebook, Accidental Martinis, or Instagram, Accidental Martinis.
MySpace,
MySpace,
accidental
Accidental
martini.
Martinis. Or accidentalmartinis@gmail.com.
Yes, and you can find
And
us
make sure you
anywhere.
send us any rumors.
Yes.
Yes.
Send us your rumors. And if there's like a topic you're dying for us to talk about, we'll talk about we'll
Yes.
fit that in.
We'll add it to the list. We got a running list
Absolutely.
going.
Got a running list. YOLO.
We
We'll
do.
talk about it.
Hello. It's fine.
YOLO.
It's all good.
But we
It's all
really
good.
need your rumors though. Otherwise, we're going to be up in here
Yeah.
talking about how Nicolas Cage is a vampire and Lindsay Lohan had a sister that died before
A
the
twin
end of
sister.
Parent Trap. So, twin
Yeah.
sister. Here we are.
Yeah.
Hope you
Here we
enjoyed
are.
it.
Enjoy. So save us from that, google.com, and send us your own rumors.
Yes.
We just honestly, we've always said we love talking about things as long as we're not involved.
Yeah. As long as we're not that penny on the train tracks that side rails everything.
Then it
talk
doesn't
about
matter.
it. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Also, we keep everybody confidential as much as possible. We
Yes.
don't name names. We don't
And-
you will be confidential. We are not gonna we'll give you a mock bogus name probably out of thin air.
Yeah. Out of
Is
thin
that your
air, like
dog?
Brewy or
Yeah.
yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Out the doggy door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
it's fine. Doing great.
yeah. So send us your rumors or
Send
things you
us
want
your
us to talk
rumors.
about as under rumors on a rim. But
Rumors.
that's it.
Rumor. Yeah. Rumor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rumor on the rim.
Rumor. Thank you for
Rumor.
listening.
Thank
We're
you,
Accidental
everybody.
Martinis.
Accidental
Stilali. I'm Jessica.
martinis.
I'm
I'm
gonna
Delali.
introduce ourselves. I'm Jessica.
Okay, bye
Bye.
bye.